Is there more than one well in that the area that this?
They say this is the first one in their drilled area, but nearby, within 20 miles, is Petronius, which is a gas field, and they've been drilling at 65,000 psi there.
So they have experience in handling that high a psi. In other words, that's what I was getting at. They pretty much know what they're doing. They're not just some neophytes going in there and let's pop a hole. These guys are.
No, you're correct. They're not unknowledgeable. No.
Right. I say that because I want to get your opinion. I want to also bring Sterling in, of course, to this, but I want to have Kerry play a quick clip from President Obama back on April 2nd. He gave this speech there in Florida. Kerry, go ahead and roll the tape. It's a short 18 seconds, if you would be so kind.
I don't agree with the notion that we shouldn't do anything. It turns out, by the way, that oil rigs today generally don't cause spills. They are technologically very advanced. Even during Katrina, the spills didn't come from the oil rigs. They came from the refineries on shore.
Okay, thanks, Kerry. So, I mean, yeah, he says that, and you know, in this case, ladies and gentlemen, he's right. I mean, these oil rigs, for the most part, are top of the food chain in safety and technology. So I say
he's
that.
Accurate.
What's that?
He's actually accurate on several things. The problem is when you get a spill, it can be massive.
One thing also I'd like to bring up here is something you brought to my attention this morning, Drew, with the news about Goldman Sachs revealing that it shorted the Gulf of Mexico rigs a day or two before this accident happened.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I was going to come. I want to get Paul's insight on this as well. This is from the Borowitz report, ladies and gentlemen, New York City. As you may or may not know, ladies and gentlemen, Goldman Sachs is having to answer with their role in the mortgage meltdown crisis. Okay, it's coming out now with internal documents, memos, and emails that the top highest level of Goldman Sachs plotted and planned to cause the meltdown because they'd shorted the mortgage subprime market, and they actually this is what's unbelievable to me. They reap millions, if not billions, of dollars by shorting these stocks on the subprime, while at the same time accepting billions in TARP handouts from Obama. Are you kidding me? This is what's happening. Now we get the report out. This is the same reviews of internal documents and emails, and I quote, ladies and gentlemen, this is Goldman Sachs employee Fabrice, Fabulous Fab, as he's called. Oh my goodness, Fabulous Fab Torre. He bragged to a girlfriend through an email that the firm was taking, quote, a big short position on the Gulf. Quote, one oil rig goes down, and we're going to be rolling in dough, Mr. Torre wrote in one email. Then he writes, quote, suck it, fishies and birdies. Okay, now we have the same thing happening, ladies and gentlemen, just days and hours prior to the events of 9/11. We see the same sick individuals at Goldman Sachs shorting airline stocks and other stocks and profiting, positioning themselves to profit handsomely by the effects of events of 9/11. Do you think this is just coincidence, Paul?
It would be hard to say, but that sure doesn't sound like it.
One oil rig happens to go, and we roll in the dough. Because look what's happening in the fallout. My sources tell me that all offshore drilling and all offshore pumping is soon to be cut off, as well as the fisheries, etc., etc., etc. Now, is that overreacting? Or is
absolutely. And it's stunningly terrifying in the possibilities, because we absolutely need this oil until alternative energy can be brought into play in order to keep our economy running. It's
nice
not like
source.
I'm against oil. It's like we need it.
What kind of economic hit are we going to take from this oil spill as it is and as it could become?
Well, they are positioning themselves to make the announcement soon about the, again, he's going to come forth. I mean, Barack Hussein Obama, the stooge, the renigger, he will come forth and say, to save the planet from any more problems, we're going to shut down all drilling. And that's kind of a knee-jerk thing, but that's coming. It's coming because when the full magnitude of this is released in the major media, there'll be such an outcry that'll be a natural response. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Republic Broadcasting Network, because you can handle the truth.
With financial uncertainty circling the globe due to job losses, decline in the housing market, a climate of corruption, bailouts, currency rigging, and unfair competition, many are once more turning to precious metals as the only hedge against the uncertainty of the future. With the U.S. House conducting hearings on proposals to confiscate workers' personal retirement accounts, including 401ks and IRAs, this is the time to secure your assets. Call Republic Trading Group today, 800-691-7898, before this happens, and find out how easy it is to convert your existing IRA and, in some instances, your 401k plan into real wealth now. Don't let the ravages of hyperinflation caused by the massive increase of fiat currency now flooding world markets affect your retirement account. Call RTG at 800-691-7898 and experience the security and peace of mind that only real gold and silver can offer. That number again is 800-691-7898. Call now.
As the economy continues to plummet, many of us will have to make difficult choices and cut back on our expenses. One thing we cannot afford to cut back on, though, is our health. If you suffer from chronic illness, stress, weak immune health, or just feel tired, you need to visit Shentrition.com. Shentrition is an innovative supplement that stimulates the healing power of the body. Shentrition is made up of two parts. The first part is superfoods, alkalizing greens, and hemp protein. The second half contains a powerful herbal formula to heal and detoxify the body. The philosophy at Shentrition is to feed the body what it needs and heal the body with food in one product. Shentrition is all natural, wheat-free, dairy-free, and 100% vegetarian. Discover the ancient secrets to healing, wellness, and longevity at Shentrition.com. That's Shentrition, Shentrition.com, or call 1-866-497-7436. That's 1-866-497-7436 today.
Do you know the truth about cancer treatments? Do you realize that with all presently accepted methods, you are not correctly attacking the cancer, and you are mostly fighting to survive the treatment? Do you realize that mutilating surgery, burning and poisoning of your entire system are totally unnecessary? But now it's cancer's turn to die with LaysMed Incorporated's patented methodology. Without cutting, bleeding, drugs, or damaging radiation, we can destroy skin cancer and breast tumors of any size without adverse side effects at our physician's office. Laser technology at its best. For more information, visit www.laysmedinc.com on the web. That's www.laysmedinc.com.
Call now, 501-255-0528. 501-255-0528. 501-255-0528.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the story behind the story. Indeed, there is a huge story behind this story. We see Homeland Security mobilizing like never before. Even, of course, there's got to be a bigger thing happening here. The projected flow of this, Paul and Sterling, according to the maps that my friend sent to me, they're estimating that this will